Okay guys, in today's video what we're going to be looking at is two things. Number one, Randall RD1H with the 440 Live. I have not had the opportunity to do that yet, so we're going to do so in this video. And also, number two, this mystery pedal right here. I'll tell you more about it, so don't go anywhere. Stay tuned, motherfuckers. Okay guys, like I mentioned in the beginning of this video in the introduction, we're going to be going over the Randall RD1H that I have not plugged in yet through my 440 Live 2x12 cab that I picked up. It's been a couple months since I've had this thing now, and as well as we're going to look at this too after I just run the amplifier, you know, through the speakers and see what kind of tones and kind of overall sound I get out of it from there with the amplifier itself and my noise gate that I'm going to have on board. The key in the gate, I'm going to have that running as well. Contact! Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry about that slight interruption. Alright, so let's get on to the rest of this video. So as mentioned, we're going to fire that guy up and we're going to see what it has to offer through the 2x12. So just to recap what I have in this cabinet, this company is out of Riverside, California. And the speakers are Celestion Vintage 30s, really reasonably priced. I think I got this cab for, it was like $400 shipped, around that kind of price range, right around there somewhere. I'd have to look at my receipt and see exactly what those digits were. But yeah, it was around $400 for that cabinet. Sounds great. I've been running my PV Invective mini head through that sucker, and it's just a match made in heaven. It's freaking awesome. Just a crushing ass tone with the amp and with the speaker combination combined. It's awesome. The other thing too I want to get into before I start firing this up and we kind of check it out is this pedal right here, this mystery pedal. This is from a company called DIY Guitar Pedals. Really nice guy by the name of Erik Vincent reached out to me and asked me if there was anything I'd be interested pedal related, because I don't do much with pedals on the channel, or even when I'm jamming for that matter. And he kind of suggested maybe something along the lines of like a Boss HM2 clone. So that's what he put together for me. He built this pedal for me, sent it out to me to give it a try. And you guys heard a short little teaser clip basically of me just checking it out, first impression. And yeah, freaking this thing's a lot of fun. I just can't wait to see what it sounds like. Not only through that, but we're going to put it through a plug-in as well. Well, not a plug-in, but like the speaker emulation through my computer, and we can check it out from there as well. But let's get started with this guy. Let me get situated and we'll go from there. So within my effects loop, I'll be running the 10-band EQ, the KFK MXR pedal, and then this thing is just badder than badass right here. This is that key in the gate that I always tell you guys about, and I can't pronounce the name. I'll put it on the screen for you guys right here so you can, you know, get a better idea of what this is. These are very hard to come by. There's a few of them out there, but you know, it seems like everything that kicks ass just gets discontinued, and it's really fucking stupid. But this thing right here, I was looking for, I was between getting like a Fort and Zool and one of the Decimator pedals, and I ended up coming across one of these, and before I ended up pulling the trigger on it, this was like last year at some time I got this, and yeah, I looked at a couple reviews that were out there. Luis Torres comes to mind. His was really in depth. That was a great review. Thank you, Luis. You reeled me right in. You sold me on this guy. This thing is fucking incredible. Basically, what he was telling me about it, it definitely translates to in real life. This is almost like a pedal that has a brain. It like knows exactly what you're trying to do. It's hard to explain, so it doesn't cut your notes off, the notes that you want to continue to sustain and ring out. So when you're doing a pinch harmonic, you're doing your squeals and things like that, it won't cut your notes off. It'll actually keep them there, but it'll eliminate the noise, the unwanted noise that you don't want. It's really freaking weird. It's amazing. Like this is the best thing ever since sliced bread. Really, it is. But enough of my bullshitting. Let's plug this sucker in. Shut the fuck up, Kevin, and play. so now I got the DIY pedal plugged in, the one that Erik Vincent sent to me. This is probably not going to be the best application to give this a try on, but I already got it set up, so the Randall does not have a clean channel whatsoever. So I got the gain dialed back at the 12 o'clock position, and I'm just going to fuck with the knobs basically and see what I can get out of it. So let's see what happens here. It's got a boxy sound. It's so touchy right here. Here it comes. Right on that threshold of going wee. The only thing about these pedals is there's only certain applications that it sounds good, and then when you try to start doing your speed picking, all that shit just kind of gets lost. That's where you lose the definition when you start doing the technicality part. I will find ways to make that fun and enjoyable, though. I know a couple recordings where I'm just doing basic, you know. Whatever kind of shit, that's where that thing could be used and it'll sound freaking deadly. I gotta go fishing though. Alright guys, I think I just got freaking lucky and found its magical sweet spot. Let's check it out. See what this other switch does. wherever that knob is, when I just back off of it just before it starts to do that squeak, it's fucking screaming like a bitch, that's where it starts to sound pretty good, where I can kind of get away with a little bit of definition. I think this is the bass right now. I'll have to fuck with that some other time, but it sounds pretty cool still. I don't give a shit. So that'll do it for a little bit of this in the room demo for you guys. Like I said, I gotta go fishing right now. These largemouth bass are just waiting for my ass to get there and catch them, hopefully. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of show you guys real quick, not only for you guys, but myself, because I have not listened to this through this 2x12 cab or anything, played the Randall through it. So, so far through this this setup, the PV Invective is still crushing it. The Randall just doesn't have the same amount of features, not even a fraction. It does not even hold a candle to what the Invective has to offer on board. So I understand in that situation, but still the Randall is still pushing out a good amount of pissed off sound. I'm sure too, if this thing was a little bit elevated to where my actual ears are, probably have a different sound as well. I don't know what it's going to sound like. I'm going to use the audio from this camera that I'm talking to you guys right now, because this is one of those Rode shotgun, Rode, however you say it, one of these shotgun mics. It seems to pick up the audio a bit better than my other shit so far, as like when I'm trying to do just these simple, you know, room demos for you guys. So I'm going to use the audio on board here, and we'll see how it sounds. As always, you guys are so freaking cool for coming to the channel and you know, giving me the thumbs up, giving me the comments, all the positive feedback, the motivation, the inspiration to keep going and keep doing what I love to do. Can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate your support so much. You guys take it easy out there.